The dark night gets darker, quitting smoking may be hazardous to your health, and finally, we go after Miley Cyrus. This is a City News List. Miley Cyrus, finally, someone takes her on.
It's about time.
Ew.
Lights Out. The organizers of the Celebration of Light are declaring lights out to the popular annual Festival of Fireworks. After hosting the International Pyrotechnic event for 18 years, organizers could not find the $4 million in sponsorships needed for the festival to continue. Does this now cement our reputation as a no-fun city?
No, this is the 18th year in a row they've said they're canceling the fireworks because they don't have enough money.
So it's going to be fine. You think it's going to go on?
I have $20 that says the fireworks will go on.
You got it. Here's how you can tell me that this is not...
They're going to need more than $20 to get the fireworks going.
This is how you can tell this is not a tragedy. If you can tell me what year that show is from, then I'll shed some tears about this. It's the same thing.
I would shed tears if you could tell me what year that was from.
No, what year is it? Oh, that looks like Spain's work. It's a totally... No, it's a... Ugh.
You're not going to miss it at all.
I'm not going to miss it at all. I mean, one thing... Yeah,
well, this summer I'm just going to drop acid and have one of the neighborhood kids stab me.
Do you find this sad at all? I sort of find it sad.
I find it a little sad because it is one of those events in a city that brings people together. Even if you hate it, it brings you together in your hate of the event. Because it's one of those things where you can just run into people you don't know and be like, can you believe this?
Like in the 80s when we all hated the Russians. Like there was a
right?
It's exactly like
Russians of Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean, I love that we live in a country where law-abiding people are getting sent off to Syria to get tortured to prevent terrorism, and then we have an event every summer where we invite foreigners with explosives to fill one of our most lovely bodies of water with junk. I am not going to miss the fireworks at all.
Did you ever go to the fireworks?
Yeah, when I was a kid. When I was a kid. And brain damage.
I'm sure a lot of people who live in that area have the same sentiments as you. They're not going to miss it at all. The crowds, the litter.
I live right down where the fireworks are. I love the fireworks. I do think that they should implement some sort of fee, maybe, like taking the SkyTrain in from Surrey. You have to pay like $4 instead of $2. It's like we don't all get on the
That'll screw them.
And they'll just slash you.
That extra toonie.
A quick gauge here. Is the fireworks going to be missed?
Yes.
Not in the slightest.
Last word, Graham?
Yeah, I think it probably...
This just in from the fireworks. Charlie's not invited.
Nice.
I'll have to read a book.
Bridge over the river. Why? Here's why. Because the government just revealed its new plan for a 10-lane crossing, scrapping its previous idea to twin the Port Mann Bridge. At a cost of $3.3 billion, the Premier claims that the new bridge will not only make room for rapid bus service, but expand its cycling and pedestrian lanes. Really? Pedestrians?
Oh, yeah. All those pedestrians walking from Surrey to Coquitlam to the industrial park.
Because they used to have to swim, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
With the IKEA set over your back.
Or do the monkey bars underneath the bridge.
I just love seeing Campbell with a helmet on, and like people think it's because he's in a construction zone, but it's because he's actually legally been declared an imbecile. So.
And imbeciles have to wear construction. Like the guy in the Panago ads.
It was a helmet. It was a construction hat.
So what I love is that
construction hat.
I want you to go down to a construction site and tell them that what they're wearing are construction hats.
Good evening, sir. Top of the morning to you, construction hat men.
I think the funniest thing about this to me is it's 10 lanes of bridge coming out of 2 lanes of highway and going back into 2 lanes of highway. So Gordon Campbell has set up a thing where either you can live affordably in the suburbs and bottleneck, or you can live in the city and collect bottles. Those are your economic choices.
What does that have to do with the bridge?
Well, there are going to be 2 bottlenecks, right?
Oh, it'll be bottlenecks on both ways. It'll be like building a ship in a bottle. That's what all the cars are going to look like. I mean, like 10 lanes
like
into
a
2.
bottleneck with
It's 10 lanes into 4, and coming off, a lot of them are 3 lanes. And there's an HOV lane,
and
which
lots
the buses
of cars won't even make it across, so that's a good factor that.
Well, plus all those pedestrians.
Why do they need to get rid of the current Port Mann Bridge? Why don't they just start the new one and then leave the other one for buses or other forms of transportation? Why do you have to destroy
the other one is so
No,
old that
start this new bridge, but then they're going to destroy the other one. They say it's still going to be good for another 40 years. Why
not just keep it up and have the
for the
other
next
bridge?
40 years?
Because the cost of building the new bridge is like $2 billion, and they just another $1 billion. What is that? Just throw, because they can build a whole new one for $1 billion.
No, but despite that, they're still going to tear down the existing bridge, which is it's ridiculous. Why would you do that?
It's a good question to end on right there.